What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Marriage Unmastered. It's your girl Shireal, and I'm here with my brilliant husband,
Not brilliant, y'all.
mastermind, visionary.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, see, now you want me to do the intro.
Yeah.
See,
Every episode.
I
now.
think I should do it because I don't know how to take compliments. I always be like rolling my eyes, but when I give you the compliments, you be melting in it. You like, yeah.
Just a little bit,
That's
you know. I like that energy from the wife.
See me, I be all like, oh God, I can't. It's a woman thing.
It gives me strength.
It gives you strength.
Absolutely.
Okay, well there you go. So I think in this new season, season 5, let's try me doing the intro.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, y'all. Welcome to Marriage Unmastered. We're excited. We're here for episode 3.
That's right.
And first of all, let me start with this. Let me tell you what my husband said to me just today. Not just me. So we've had family in town. It's a lot of backstory behind that we're not going to get into tonight, but we will let y'all know a little bit later this season. But we have family in town, right? So my 2 sisters, sister-in-laws, but they're my sisters. My mother-in-law, but she's my mama. They're visiting from out of town. So we had a long day today. Henry was at work. I worked, but I work from home. Y'all know that about me. So when I came downstairs, it was a lot going on and shuffling around. So by the time Henry gets home, he goes, ain't no food cooked?
Wait.
Don't.
Wait, hold up. Your energy, just wait. That's not how it went down.
Okay, how did it go down?
I came in the house and I sat down. I was chilling. We were watching TV. And then my mom said, oh, you ain't cooking tonight? I said, no.
Your mom didn't.
No, it was
your
my
mom
sister.
wasn't even there.
My sister. She said, you're not cooking tonight? I said,
no, that's not what happened. No, back up. You came in with a bowl and you was eating. And we was laying there like, oh, what you eating? You had food from earlier. So she was like, what you eating? And then you was like, oh, that's my leftover. Then I'm like, oh, dang, we ain't eat or whatever. You said, and so she mentioned something about the food. And you was like, it's 4 women in this house. You think I'm about to cook?
She asked me,
what you said.
She asked me if I was going to cook. And I said, no, not with 4 women in this house. I'm about to cook.
Okay.
That's how it came about. And I stand by it because I was not about to cook.
Women in this house? You not about to cook?
My mama, my 2 sisters, and my wife. And y'all looking at me to cook?
I'm trying to figure out what century we in right now.
You
like cooking.
You in my century right now.
Wow. I just want everybody to just witness this. Because everybody be coming for me. Shireal. But Henry be having his moments.
I may have my moments. However, the ratio wasn't adding up 4 to 1.
What do that got to do with cooking? So what you're saying is women should be the ones cooking.
If they're available to cook, I agree with that statement.
You were also available to cook, though.
No, I was not. I just got home from work.
I was working all day. I had just come downstairs.
When I got home, you was chilling with everybody.
Because I don't have to commute. So you while you were commuting, I was logging off and walking down the stairs.
And that's my problem. That's not my problem, y'all.
I just want everybody to witness this nonsense. Because everybody be thinking it's me. I get dragged so much.
Camera, zoom in right here.
You're wild for that. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with everybody. Our week has been wild. My husband has been in his wild behavior, and these are some of the things we've been dealing with. So
it's not wild behavior. It's just natural behavior, y'all.
Let me tell y'all this. I think if y'all follow the podcast, y'all already know he act funny when his family around. He get real different. Now, if they wasn't there, my husband do not mind cooking. We are partners.
No, I agree with that. I don't mind cooking at all when it's us.
Family around.
I'm not about to cook. My family can cook. You can cook. Y'all can help. Y'all can assist. You can chill. But I'm relaxing. Not chill. I'm sorry, but y'all can cook. Woman's
job.
No, we got all those. That's like
we got all those. What? Finish that statement. We got all those.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I was about to say.
We got all those.
My mama been cooking for about 50 years. My sister for about 40. My other sister 40. You about 20. That's like over 100 years of experience in the kitchen. Like, let's go.
I cannot.
You know how many recipes that come out?
Henry, please. Please.
Little old me, I got about
Little old
10 years
You're 100.
of survival mode cooking.
Okay.
Like, not big fan.
Survival mode cooking.
Yeah, like po' boy
Mr.
sandwich.
Chef Boyardee is now talking about survival mode cooking. I'm over it. So over it.
You shouldn't be over it.
I am. So let's move on. All
All
right.
right, go ahead. Yeah. Next topic.
So really, besides the gross negligence on his comment,
Gross negligence.
that was gross negligence for sure.
What are you, a lawyer now?
Honestly, I really should have been a lawyer because I win every argument with you. I'm typically right. I do like to read. And
I don't try to win an argument. I just like to debate at times.
Your debating skills need work.
What?
Your debating skills need crazy work. So we're so off topic. So here we go. So what we've been talking about is intimacy, right? So last week we shared about our daughter and her boyfriend. Mind you, she's just turned 7. And we were all excited about the fact that, her definition of intimacy had nothing to do with like kissing or touching or anything. And if we recall what that definition was, it consisted of 3 things. It was protection, it was encouragement, and it was communication.
Yep.
So like just taking it back to this whole, like what we look for when we are looking for a spouse or mate or partner or whatever, like, are we thinking about those things? Are we thinking about, if I fall, this person is going to help me back up. If I'm in danger, this person is going to protect me, and we can communicate well. Like, are those the things that we're looking for in a relationship?
Okay, so let me ask you this question. When we started dating, what was it that made you say, okay, he can communicate with me, or he knows how to talk to me? Was there something specific, or just in general over time?
I mean, specifically the fact that we only communicated via internet and phone for like the first 3 months of our relationship. So I think the first and only thing we really had was communication. And had we not had that, there would have been nothing, right? So our situation is a little bit unique. And it's interesting because we kind of live in this internet generation, and a lot of relationships are starting that way. And funny thing is, like, we only really follow positive couples, but the ones that said they met online, like they, at least for the cameras, seem to have very good communication in their relationship. And it's interestingly enough, it's because that's how they started. Their base was, we got to text, we got to DM, or we got to talk on the phone for a long time.
I was looking at the pictures.
Okay.
In the video, like,
I be trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm just being real. That I seen them pictures. Remember that peach dress?
Okay. So, but beyond the pictures,
you
had to. So let's not see. This is what I mean about him. This is what I mean about my husband. Like, he probably is being honest about
100% honest right there.
I was cute back then, but anyways,
you still cute.
But I was like,
oh, you was a baddie.
Take 10 years, 20 pounds off of this situation over here, okay? But I was in my prime. But anyways, but you have to think about it. Like, so Henry legitimately was like, let's pray at 5 a.m. Like, this is before we even met face to face. So when we're talking about communication, it was like levels to our communication. Like when we first started speaking, it was literally only through DMs, right?
Yep.
And then that evolved, and then it was like, guess my phone number, which oddly enough, he actually guessed the last number of my phone number. So then that evolved to our phone conversations, where we really just started to get to know each other. And then from there, it was like a prayer life together. Mind you, we never met.
I only had the pictures of her online, and just those minor conversations. At first, it's just the messages, and I was like waiting to hear what you see what you
that
wrote.
waiting game was so
it was crazy.
Butterflies all
day. But like, even keep it real, for me as a man, I knew that I had to change the way I was communicating with women.
Go ahead, go.
You don't mess up my
No,
thought
I'm
because
I'm
I was
agreeing
about to.
with
Oh,
you.
okay, I
Go,
was
go, go, go.
flowing. I had to change the way that I was communicating with women because coming up, you're learning to like sow your royal oats, master the world
So you were sowing
and
oats.
calm down,
I'm just
and conquering the land, right?
you was conquering and sowing
Yo,
oats.
just chill. Let
I'm
me.
just trying to figure out
I'm
what are you
I'm
saying.
cooking right now. Let me cook, okay?
But you said
Like
it's too many women in the house to be cooking, so you was conquering and sowing oats.
with what I'm just please be quiet. Just give me about 30 seconds.
You got
Sherrod.
30 seconds
30
to
seconds.
fix it.
So anyway,
Fix
I
it,
had to
Jesus.
change the way I was as a man. Like I think naturally a man, the way they are taught to be hunters and to be killers and to oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
said
And like
fix it. You're digging.
no, because I want people to understand like this is real. When you raise in a certain environment and as a man, you're like traits are like instilled in you how to do things a certain way. And that stays with you even with dating women and even in some marriages. And so when I matured and I had to realize like I can't do better and I can't get a wife if I'm gonna keep acting the way I'm acting. And I had to make that change with inside of myself. Now some people do it, some people don't. Some people get that dog in them. Like, don't get confused.
So you're saying you had to do some self growth.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I had to.
So you had to shut off the chasing and the hunting.
No, I still hunted you and I still chased you. But like I couldn't just hunt
me,
for
just
sport.
me, not for every. Oh, for sport.
Oh my gosh, you about
No,
to
because I'm just
you
the
about to-
words
you
that
about
you're
to-
using are blowing my mind.
No, like men are taught to like hunt for sport. You know what I'm saying?
So like
But
when
I
you
had
go
to hunt.
fishing, you'll catch a fish, and then once you catch it, you throw it back.
That's it. That's what fishing. Yeah, I guess so. But like for marriage, I didn't want to throw it back. I want to keep it. So I had to.
Jesus.
Yo, shut up, Sherelle.
I'm just like listening to you.
I mean, you know me. It's
We
almost
digress. So
yeah.
this is all about communication, right? The whole point is
I'm trying to do my best, y'all.
the whole point is he hunted and he chased and he caught me, right? So through that, though, what we find is there was this evolution in our communication. And so 11 years, almost 11 years later, our communication has evolved and is in continuous evolving
Absolutely.
mode, right? So like I think the thing we need to understand is in your relationship, like let's use our 7-year-old daughter and her boyfriend. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Hey.
But
hey.
their communication right now is legit. Like, what fruit do you got on Roblox, right? Like that's the important topic of conversation. Oh, you
Yeah.
got the blast fruit or whatever. That's what's important to them, right? But in 5 years, it's probably gonna be. Well, I will hope their conversation will evolve, right? And so the same thing within marriage.
Knowing her is going to evolve.
Well, we know her, but same thing in marriage, right? Like year after year, your communication should be evolving. So, perfect example. Henry and I have been married so long, it's to the point where we can almost, I don't want to say read each other's minds, but we know we know where something is going. Like if Henry comes in a certain way and he's speaking about a topic that we readily speak about, I can finish his sentence and vice versa.
Yeah.
But that's like an evolution of communication, right? We've been around each other, we with each other all day, like, and then there's this like when we start bringing intimacy into these conversations. Perfect example, and I feel like a lot has happened this week that I could just talk about. When he came in the house today, he kind of snuggled up with me and was like, "I can't wait to cuddle with you tonight." That's an evolution of communication, right? Because like you have to think about when you first start dating someone or you're in a relationship. Do you remember kind of being nervous about expressing what you wanted out of the, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But it's like now we're at a place where what you want, you can just say comfortably and you won't feel under any type of, stress or nerves.
Yeah, and I explained that. I said that to you, and I was comfortable saying like, I can't wait to cuddle, right? Because I would say like in marriages, the opinion is the standard. I guess is you go and you kind of taking them to Pound Town. Yeah, you're excited. You know, like I'm sorry, y'all.
Town.
You're enjoying your spouse, right? Intimately. But then when that digresses, or if it's not available, you look for other things. And so it's like cuddling is one. And for me, what's my love language like? Touch.
Yes.
So I need to like touch you. I need to touch.
Mine.
I need to touch my wife, right?
Okay.
And that's why I said, like, I can't wait to cuddle. Like, I just need to touch you to feel like, all right, good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
And I think that's interesting too, like knowing your spouse's love language, right? That's a level of intimacy. Like my affection is not my love language, but I know it is his. So therefore, even though it's not mine, I have to kind of adjust to make sure that I'm still meeting his needs because he is my husband. I need to make sure I'm like not totally shutting down every time he touches me and I'm not in the mood. Because not like I'll say like 70% of the time I don't want to be touched. However, like, you know, especially throughout the years, I've had to kind of grow and pray, like, Lord, help me be okay with this because I'm just not like an affectionate, touchy person.
That's a new topic right there. Adjust to meet your spouse's needs. Like,
you know what I hate? I hate when people say I shouldn't have to change for who I am to be with you. That is the most asinine statement ever. Especially if you're talking about you want to be married. Like, you will have to change.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you will have to almost like melt who you are to merge with someone else. Like, marriage is not
you have to.
for punks. That's the cow.
You sound like Pastor Cow. Like, Marriage at First Sight. Married at First Sight.
For real. Like, you will. Like, I'm sorry to break it to those you single out there who's wants to claim. I'm gonna say claim you want to be married, and then make statements like I shouldn't have to change who I am. Then you should not get married. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because and not if you want a successful marriage, you will have to adjust. And I'm not saying you will have to lose yourself. Actually, the adjusting should enhance who you are. Like, you and your partner should like make each other better as one.
But you know what? Let me come from a different angle. I don't think it's a problem losing yourself and losing who you are, because you develop into someone new that you never knew. You was like, I like this me.
So then it's not losing, though. It's enhancing, not losing yourself.
I only say use the word losing, because that old person who you were, what you thought you would like or what you would do, that's different. It's not going to be there no more. But I agree.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it from both sides. I get it from both sides.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I think the point is, and through and through, there's evolution that happens, right?
Through and through,
there's evolution.
Sound like an old church hymn. Through and through. Nah.
So we have to like anticipate that, expect it, and really, I think almost like look forward to it. Like, look forward to the person that you're going to become. Look forward to this power unit that you're going to create. Look forward to the partnership. The partnership is unmatched if you have the right partner. If you have the right partner, the partnership is unmatched. So it's like you get to do more, be more, get more, go further because of the partnership. So it's like, and I'm using these words because you have to be so selective when you choose your partner. And I'll never forget, like, my mom, my aunts, like, old school, be careful who you have babies with. That is like the best advice I ever got in my life. And thankfully, like, and I didn't listen to everybody's advice.
Why so?
Because, like, if you don't have a true partner in the person that you have a baby with, not just that, right? That's just like the icing on the cake, honestly. It's like, if you don't know who that person is, that your child is going to get those traits that you. And if you think about it, what do I say to you all the time? I'll be like, dang, my kids got the best parts of my kids are the parts that remind me of you. So if I had a baby daddy or whatever who was trash, like, and then those are the parts my kids get. Could you imagine?
So What are you saying? Like the not so good parts are the kids are from you?
Why you have to? Why you gotta say it like that? I'm just. They're not my
I
favorite parts
wasn't.
all
I
the time.
wasn't trying to be funny.
No,
I'm
but
just.
that was it was clear what I was saying. You didn't have to point it out. Like, not that they're not so favorite parts, but I do realize when I see certain parts of my daughter that's like super sassy and like that mouth, I'll be like,
Girls need that.
I'll be like, is
They need that
me?
sassiness that's like a protection that I think God gives them. Like they need that.
I don't know, but not when it's coming from me.
Well,
I be like,
you learn how to, you
sis.
should learn how to cultivate it.
Yeah,
like,
I be cultivating. It's like, sis, you do not want to rock this boat. And then my son too, like it be things about him that like his little OCD kind of. I'm like,
they be testing your gangster.
I'm like, yo, I grew up with Tupac and Biggie. You do not want to test.
Yo,
this
he's
gangster.
stupid.
I saw it online earlier, or whatever recently. So, anyways, but for real, like, so but when I see them see certain things in them, I be like, wow, that's Henry, and it'd be like the kindness and the affection. Like, I love that they got your affection, and I'm so happy they didn't get from me like oh, don't touch me. Like there's so many things about them.
I think they
that
got
are
it.
you.
They got it. They use it against each other.
They use it against me. I
To
be
each
wanting
his
to
own.
fight these kids.
Tomatoes.
I be wanting to fight these kids, but but so ultimately, like the whole point is like, what is this evolution of intimacy and communication, right? Like, are we really fostering that in our relationships? Are we really like making that a priority?
That's interesting to say. Mm-hmm. That's a great question.
It is.
I don't think many people know what they're doing in their relationships when it doesn't have any goals attached to it.
Yeah, it's like you have to put a plan around your relationship the same way you have to put a plan around your business goals or.
Yeah, because I think once we started saying like, what do we want for our family? Mm-hmm. Like, where do we want to be in a couple of years? How do we want to, I don't know, build our savings or do things with our kids? And I think you and I, once we begin to do that, our marriage grew.
Yeah.
Because we wanted more for each other.
Yeah.
For our kids and for us together and like individually.
And there was a blueprint that we kind of put down to follow.
Yeah. Not saying it was easy because it was definitely tough.
No, it's never easy. I don't even like to use that word.
I didn't like the way you said that. It's never easy.
It's never easy. I don't like to use that word because, bro, every time I feel like I use the word easy, mm-hmm. God just, yeah. So anyways, y'all, this is our time. Thank you again for joining us for another episode of Marriage Unmastered. As you can see, we're really, really honing in this season on levels of intimacy, communication, because these are the things that we have found have made our relationship successful. So we just want to chat about that with y'all. All right. So until next week, think about it. Email us. We want to hear from you.
Hit us up, website, marriageunmastered.com, www. My wife always get on me when I don't say it. Instagram, the same handle. YouTube, same handle. You'll see us. You'll see it in the credits, y'all.
Just Google us. We out here. All right, y'all. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Peace.